Carrying along with
Okay, here's the video. This is where we start.
Oxygen.
I click
We're
on
finding some way to manufacture that en route or at your destination. We're not there yet.
Okay.
We don't know how to do that yet. And so one hazard is if something goes wrong and you run out of food, water, and shelter, that's bad.
Click open.
You'll die.
In about
every sip, every drop of water is precious. On a space voyage, there will be no such thing as a shower. The only option will likely be a wet cloth.
Uploading them now.
This is quite a change from
now
the
this
130
is after your
gallons of water each American consumes in just one day. The cuisine on board would take some getting used to as well.
For a few days, you can take fresh fruits and fresh vegetables, carrots and apples and things like that. For the longer missions, though, you have to have storable foods that can, stay for long periods of time without spoiling and going bad.
And yet, astronauts agree that enduring the myriad of risks is a small price to pay for the chance to witness the wonder of the cosmos in person.
I know how they felt because they report things like, well, you could hold up your finger and you could block out the Earth with your thumb. And it kind of gave them an entire new perspective of how amazing
I think this is 11 or 12 tracks.
The Earth is, and how precious it is in this vast solar system.
And so far, we've got 4 of those tracks.
Changed me forever, and I think it would change anyone that could possibly have that experience in the future.
However, the length of future voyages might limit the range of experiences available to space travelers. Distances in our vast universe can defy comprehension. If our sun were the size of a basketball, our Earth would be the size of a pea. If they were placed in Central Park, the nearest star would be another basketball almost 5,000 miles away in Hawaii.
One of the prerequisites you might have for a space mission is that you're alive when you arrive at your destination. So you'd want your space missions to be small compared with the life expectancy of a human being. And right now, that pretty much limits us to the planets and possibly comets.
So far, it's been 2 minutes 44 seconds. We still only show 4 tracks. Oh, there's a couple more.
The solar system's inner planets, Mercury and Venus, do not make for tempting vacation destinations. Temperatures on Venus can exceed 900 degrees Fahrenheit, and the crushing air pressure is equivalent to being submerged in 3,000 feet of water. That leaves all points further out from the sun for potential exploration. But even trips to our closest attractions will still take several months or even years.
I'll be happy if they all go up this first time. Even though it's taken 5 minutes, I don't care.
About 139 million miles separate the orbits of Earth and Mars. But since each body circles the sun at different speeds, the distances with respect to each other change continuously.
The problem with going to Mars is that Mars and the Earth only line up about once every 2 years.
With current chemically propelled rocket technology, a flight leaving from Earth for the Red Planet in 2018, when the two bodies are on the same side of the sun, could take 104 days, less than 4 months. After a 40-day stay, the return trip would require a little more than 6 months.
I wish you'd tell me if I could remember what that other thing was you said.
To make one round trip. But a voyage departing in 2031, when the Earth and Mars are on the opposite sides of the sun, would demand about 20 months, nearly 2 years of travel time. That's 1 to 2 years away from any lifeline.
Inspector,
Comets, those oversized dirty snowballs, swoop close enough to Earth to accommodate a round trip lasting as short as a few months.
Find some comet that's on its way into the sun and ride it. Watch
let's see
the
if
color
this
grow and the tail form.
no
And
element
watch the
found. I
sun
don't know if that helps.
first slowly, but then rapidly get
Let's see
larger and
if all the
larger and
tracks
larger.
went in.
Swing around the backside and come out.
2, 3, 4.
It's got to be the
Nope.
most fun tour
So
of the
yeah,
solar
we got
system you can come up with.
missing 6,
It
8,
would be dangerous because
9.
particles of the comet would fly up and
That's it.
hit you in the face and things.